Welcome to Dream Physiology. Before we begin tonight's quiet journey, take a moment to notice the way your body feels right now. You may be settling into bed, resting on the couch, or sinking into a space that finally feels still after a long day. Wherever you are, you've arrived at a moment your body has been waiting for. The moment when it no longer has to keep up with the demands of the day. Here, science becomes gentle. The work happening inside you becomes something soft and comforting rather than something complicated. Tonight, we're exploring how your cells heal while you sleep, how your body uses rest to renew itself from the smallest level. You don't need to stay awake. You don't need to focus on every word. Your body will listen even if your mind fades into sleep. Just let yourself settle. Let your breath slow. Let your thoughts loosen their grip. And together, we'll drift into the quiet world where your healing begins. As you begin to rest, something gentle starts to shift inside you. The noise of the day becomes distant, and the thoughts that followed you from morning until now start losing their sharpness. Your breathing softens. Your body grows heavier against the surface supporting you. There is a quiet sense of relief in finally letting yourself pause. This is the first step your body takes toward healing. Long before you fall asleep, your systems begin preparing for the work they will do in the night. Your breath slows in a way that feels natural, as if you are settling into a rhythm your body remembers well. Your heartbeat follows, easing into a steady pattern that signals safety. Inside your brain, billions of neurons begin calming their activity. During the day, they fire rapidly to help you move, think, speak, and react. Now they shift into a softer, smoother rhythm. It is the beginning of the path toward sleep, a path your mind has walked countless times, yet it feels new each night because your body is responding to what today has asked of you. Your eyelids grow heavier. The small muscles in your face, which worked quietly all day, finally begin to rest. Your shoulders release the tension you didn't realize you were holding. Even the tiny muscles around your eyes relax as your mind moves closer to the first stage of sleep. In this early stage, your thoughts drift without structure. They appear and fade with little effort. Some remain for a moment, then dissolve as your mind loosens its grip on the day. You are not awake, but you are not fully asleep either. You are floating in a space between the two. Your parasympathetic nervous system takes the lead. It lowers your heart rate. It reduces stress signals. It allows your body to step away from alertness toward rest. This shift is essential. It clears a path for the deeper work your cells will soon begin. As you drift further, the second stage of sleep begins. Your brain creates brief bursts of activity called sleep spindles. They act like a gentle shield, protecting your mind from disturbances. They make it easier for you to move deeper into rest without being pulled back to wakefulness. Your temperature drops slightly, creating an ideal environment for healing. Your muscles settle, your breathing finds an even pace. Each part of your body begins to shift its priorities. Energy that was spent on movement, decision-making, and emotional effort is now being redirected toward repair. Your awareness softens. The room around you becomes lighter, almost distant. The edges of your thoughts blur. You are moving toward deeper sleep, where your body will begin repairing cells, restoring tissues, and clearing the debris that built up during the day. Nothing is required of you now. Your only task is to drift. Your body knows the rest. It has been preparing for this moment all day, waiting for the stillness that allows healing to begin. You are approaching the first doorway of the night. Behind it, your cells are ready to start their quiet work. You are already moving toward that place. Your body is guiding you there with every slow breath and every softening muscle. As you continue drifting inward, your body begins a quiet transformation. It happens slowly, so naturally that you may not feel any change at all. Yet inside you, systems that stayed active and alert throughout the day are now stepping back, making room for the deeper processes that only unfold during sleep. Your breathing becomes a little deeper. Each inhale brings in calm, and each exhale carries away strain you did not realize you were still holding. Your chest rises and falls with an ease that reminds your body it no longer needs to stay tense or guarded. This shift in breathing is the first signal that your internal environment is becoming ready for healing. Your heart follows. Its rhythm slows in a steady, comfortable way that tells your cells the night has begun. During waking hours, your heart responds to every movement, every decision, every emotion you feel. Now it gets to rest in a state where its energy can be used for restoration instead of reaction. Inside your brain, the early stages of sleep begin deepening. Neurons move from the scattered patterns of light sleep into more organized waves. These waves create a calm foundation that allows the rest of your body to shift into its recovery mode. Daytime chemicals that kept you alert start lowering. Stress signals fade. Your nervous system rewires itself toward rest. Your muscles, which carried the weight of your posture and your emotions throughout the day, begin to release more fully. The tension that lived in your shoulders, your jaw, your back, or your hands slowly starts to melt. This is not something you have to force. Your muscles understand the rhythm of night and respond as your mind drifts deeper into quiet. Your temperature drops just a little. This subtle cooling signals that your body is ready to conserve energy for healing. It is easier for your cells to repair when the environment inside you is slightly cooler and slower. Your blood flow shifts as well. More of it moves toward your core and your muscles, bringing oxygen and nutrients to areas that worked hard during the day. Energy that was used for movement and thought now begins redirecting toward internal maintenance. Your organs reduce their daytime workload. Your blood pressure lowers. Even your digestive system takes on a calmer rhythm. Everything slows in a way that prepares your body for the essential work of cellular healing. Inside your brain, the glymphatic system prepares to open. This system remains mostly inactive when you are awake, but as you sink deeper into early sleep, the pathways begin widening. These channels will soon carry fluid through your brain, sweeping away waste from the day and clearing space for new learning, memory, and emotional clarity. Your immune system adjusts as well. Cells that protect you from illness become more active at night. They begin scanning your tissues for anything that needs attention. They work more efficiently during sleep because they are not competing with the demands of a busy day. Emotionally, the shift continues. Signals related to worry or stress begin slowing. Your mind is not trying to solve anything now. It is letting go of your day in small pieces. Thoughts fade. Feelings that once felt heavy become lighter. The space inside your mind grows wider and softer. You may notice your awareness drifting. Images may appear and disappear without meaning. This is a natural bridge between consciousness and the deeper stages of sleep. You do not have to follow these thoughts or make sense of them. They are part of the release that happens when your brain loosens its hold on wakefulness. With every breath, your body moves closer to the moment when healing can begin at the cellular level. You are entering a stage where your systems no longer work for the outside world. They work for you, for your muscles, for your tissues, for your organs, for your brain. This preparation is important. Your body cannot repair while it is alert. It needs this slow transition to create the environment where true restoration can unfold. You are in that transition now. Your body knows exactly what to do. You are moving toward the deeper stages of the night where healing begins in earnest. When you reach the next stage, your cells will open into their full repair mode. We will drift into that part together in Part 3. As you drift deeper into the night, the shift happening inside you becomes more pronounced. You may not feel the change directly, but your body is quietly crossing into a state where your cells begin their most important work. The world outside fades, and the world inside becomes the center of attention. Every breath carries you further into this space. Inside your muscles, tiny signals begin to change. During the day, your muscle fibers worked with every step, every movement, every moment of holding tension without noticing. Now those fibers finally receive the chance to rest. Small, microscopic tears that formed from normal use are identified by your body, and the cells gather the tools they need for repair. This work is delicate, and it only happens when you are no longer awake to interrupt it. Deep inside your tissues, damaged proteins and waste byproducts begin to break down. These fragments accumulate throughout the day as part of life. When you sleep, your cells shift their priorities. Instead of supporting physical activity or mental focus, they begin to clean and restore. The waste is marked and removed. The healthy parts of the cell are strengthened. This keeps your body functioning smoothly, even if you never notice the work happening beneath the surface. Your brain enters a unique phase during this part of the night. The glymphatic system, which remained mostly quiet while you were awake, becomes active. Channels in your brain widen, allowing fluid to wash through neural tissue. This fluid carries away toxins and metabolic waste that collect while you are thinking, learning, reacting, and processing your life. It is one of the most important forms of healing your brain receives. Without it, the thoughts and memories of tomorrow would have less space to settle. At the same time, your neurons begin repairing themselves. Connections that were strained or overused during the day get a chance to recover. The brain strengthens pathways you used frequently and releases the ones you no longer need. This is how learning becomes stable. This is how memory becomes clearer. This is how emotional patterns soften. Your body's chemistry shifts as well. Levels of stress hormones continue to drop, allowing your immune cells to work more effectively. Growth hormones rise, providing the signal your tissues need to rebuild. Your blood carries oxygen and nutrients to areas that need support. This circulation happens without urgency, guided by a slow rhythm that matches your deepening rest. You may notice sensations changing at this stage. Your body feels heavier. Your thoughts drift without direction. Images flicker in your mind but do not hold your attention. This is a sign that you have moved further from the waking world. It is also a sign that your cells are receiving the rest they require. Your skin begins its nightly renewal. New cells form. Old cells are released. This process gives your skin the softness and clarity that often appears after a good night's sleep. Even your hair follicles receive the signals they need to grow and repair. Inside your immune system, specialized cells begin identifying what needs attention. They repair minor inflammation. They deal with small disruptions caused by physical or emotional stress. This silent work helps you wake feeling lighter, calmer, and more balanced. Your metabolism adjusts. Enzymes that were active during the day step back, allowing others to work more efficiently at night. This shift supports your organs, helping them restore their chemical balance. Everything happening now is part of a larger pattern, a rhythm your body repeats every night, a rhythm that keeps you functioning, thinking, feeling, and healing. You are now deep enough into sleep that your body has taken full control of its repair. Your mind is no longer guiding these processes. Your body understands them instinctively. Every cell participates. Every tissue responds. There is nothing you need to do for this to happen. You simply breathe. You rest. You let the night carry you. Your body does the work it has prepared for all day. As you drift through this calm inner space, the next stage of sleep approaches. It will bring even deeper healing. It will carry you to the place where your cells repair at their strongest level. We will move into that part together in Part 4. You are drifting into the stage of night your body relies on most. The deeper you sink, the more your cells prepare to begin their strongest work. This is deep sleep, the phase where your body repairs itself in ways it cannot achieve at any other time. Your awareness grows faint. Your thoughts fade into the background, and your body steps fully into its role as your healer. Your brain waves slow into large, rolling patterns. These slow waves move through your brain like gentle tides. They are steady and powerful, guiding your neurons into a state where repair becomes possible. In this stage, your brain is not busy thinking or reacting. It is focused entirely on restoration. Your heart rate settles into its calmest rhythm of the night. With each beat, blood flows more deeply into your muscles, carrying oxygen and nutrients to the areas that need them most. This increased circulation makes repair faster and more effective. Your muscles receive what they need to recover from the strain of the day. At the same time, your body releases growth hormone. It rises in a strong, rhythmic pulse that signals your cells to repair, rebuild, and strengthen themselves. This hormone supports your bones, your tissues, your skin, and even your metabolism. It is one of the most powerful forces behind nighttime healing, and it is released most effectively when you are in deep sleep. Inside your muscles, tiny fibers that experienced small tears during the day begin knitting themselves together. These micro tears are normal. They are part of movement, emotion, effort, and even stress. Deep sleep gives your body the conditions it needs to mend these fibers, leaving them stronger than before. Your immune system becomes more active as well. Immune cells scan for anything that needs attention. They repair inflammation. They restore balance to parts of you that were stressed. They strengthen your defenses so that your body can face the next day with resilience. This work is vital, and it happens most efficiently in deep sleep. Inside your brain, the glymphatic system continues its sweeping motion. Fluid moves through neural pathways, washing away the waste products that accumulate during waking life. This process helps keep thoughts clear, memory stable, and emotional weight lighter. Without deep sleep, the buildup of these waste materials would make waking life feel heavier and harder to navigate. Your skin enters a renewal phase as well. Layers of old cells begin to shed. New ones form beneath them. This slow renewal gives your skin a smoother texture and a healthier tone after rest. Even your hair follicles receive this quiet care, guided by the hormonal shifts that accompany deep sleep. Your body temperature dips a little further in this stage. This slight cooling supports all cellular processes by making repair more efficient. Your metabolism adjusts to this shift, conserving energy for restoration rather than for movement or digestion. This is why deep sleep often leaves you feeling restored in a way lighter sleep cannot.
Your emotional systems also rest in this stage. The parts of your brain responsible for processing fear, worry, or tension become quieter. They release their hold on the strong emotions that may have followed you through the day. In deep sleep, your brain gradually resets these emotional circuits, giving you a sense of calm and clarity when you wake. During this time, you may feel as though you have drifted far from the surface of consciousness. There is no need to follow any thoughts. There is no need to hold on to anything. Your body is doing its work with complete understanding. It knows exactly what to repair. It knows how to support you, even when you are unaware of the effort being made on your behalf. Each moment you remain in deep sleep strengthens these processes. Your tissues heal, your cells rebuild, your brain clears space for clarity, your heart recovers from the demands of the day. Your entire body takes advantage of this quiet period to restore itself. As deep sleep continues, the rhythm of your night shifts once again. Your body will remain in this stage only as long as it needs. Soon, your mind will begin rising toward the stage where emotional healing and dreaming become stronger. You will not feel the transition, but your body moves through it with perfect precision. We will enter that shift together in Part 5. As your body continues its deep sleep, the work happening inside you extends beyond physical repair. Healing is not limited to tissues and muscles. It reaches into the emotional spaces where your day left its mark. These places can be subtle. They can sit quietly beneath your awareness, and yet your body responds to them just as carefully as it responds to physical strain. Throughout the day, your emotions shape the chemistry inside your cells. Stress, worry, frustration, or even small moments of tension influence the signals your body sends. These signals are natural, but they can accumulate. They create a kind of pressure that your cells carry until you rest. Deep sleep gives your body the opportunity to release this pressure. As you rest, your nervous system shifts even more fully under the guidance of the parasympathetic state. This is the system that calms your heart, relaxes your muscles, and reduces stress hormones. During deep sleep, it continues to help your body settle into a sense of safety. When your body feels safe, your cells begin to unwind the emotional strain they carried. Stress hormones such as cortisol drop to some of their lowest levels of the day. This decrease allows your immune cells to become more efficient at repairing inflammation caused by emotional and physical tension. It also helps stabilize your mood, even though you are completely unaware of the process unfolding. Inside your brain, the areas responsible for processing emotion shift into a quieter mode. The amygdala, which interprets threats and emotional intensity, takes a step back. This softening helps your brain view recent experiences with less pressure. Your emotional responses become more balanced, even before you enter the dreaming stage. Your heart also plays a role in emotional healing. During deep sleep, your heart rate variability increases. This is a sign that your nervous system is flexible, adaptive, and calm. High variability is associated with emotional resilience. Your body works through the emotional patterns of your day by supporting this flexible rhythm. At the same time, your muscles release the tension that emotional stress often creates. The softness in your shoulders, your chest, and your jaw is not only physical, it is a release of emotional weight. When you feel lighter in the morning, it is often the result of this quiet work. Your cells respond to the shift in chemistry. Inflammation that might accumulate from emotional stress begins to fade.
As your deep sleep begins to soften, your body prepares for a different kind of restoration. You remain deeply at rest, but your brain gradually shifts into a more active rhythm. This transition is smooth and natural. You may not feel anything changing, but inside you, the next phase of healing is beginning. This is REM sleep, the stage where emotional repair becomes richer and more intricate. Your brain's electrical activity begins to rise. The slow waves of deep sleep give way to faster, more fluid patterns. These patterns resemble the activity of wakefulness, even though your body remains still and relaxed. This combination allows your mind to process emotion while your body remains protected. Your eyes begin to move gently beneath your eyelids. These movements reflect what your brain is doing. They show that images are forming. They signal that your mind is starting to connect thoughts and feelings in ways it cannot achieve while awake. This gentle activity is the beginning of dreams. Dreams during REM sleep are not random. They help your brain make sense of your emotional experiences. Memories from your day may appear in symbolic or softened forms. Feelings that were complicated or overwhelming may settle into more manageable shapes. The brain uses this time to smooth emotional edges and create balance. Your amygdala, the part of your brain that handles strong emotions, becomes active in REM sleep. It works closely with the prefrontal cortex, which helps interpret meaning. Together, they transform emotional experiences into dream stories. This process helps lower emotional intensity and provides clarity when you wake. Your heart rate responds in gentle patterns during this stage. It may rise slightly, then settle again. This is normal. Your heart is following the emotional tone of your dreams, allowing your body to process feelings in a safe environment. These subtle changes strengthen your emotional flexibility. Your breathing also adjusts. It becomes more responsive to your dreams, moving in waves that reflect the mind's activity. These natural shifts support the work your brain is doing without waking you or disturbing the deeper healing processes happening within your cells. At the same time, your muscles remain completely relaxed. A protective mechanism in your nervous system ensures that even though your brain is active, your body stays still. This stillness keeps you safe
while your mind explores emotional landscapes and releases emotional tension. On a cellular level, REM sleep supports the healing already happening from deep sleep. Emotional stress can create inflammation in small areas of the body. As your mind processes feelings through dreams, the reduction in emotional pressure also reduces physical strain. This connection between mind and body is subtle, but it is powerful. Healing in one creates healing in the other. This stage also helps with memory. It allows your brain to strengthen important experiences and release the ones you no longer need. This sorting helps create space in your mind for new learning and new clarity when you wake. Without REM sleep, your emotional world would feel cluttered and harder to navigate. As you drift deeper into this phase, your dreams may grow more vivid. They may move through different scenes, none of which need to make perfect sense. The purpose of dreaming is not logic. The purpose is release. Your mind is clearing pathways so you can wake with a lighter emotional load. These dream cycles may repeat several times throughout the night. Each one brings a different layer of emotional restoration. Some cycles help soften old memories. Others help integrate new experiences. Others simply help your body relax by processing emotional energy that accumulated during the day. You are now in a phase where your mind and body are working together in perfect balance. One heals the emotions, the other heals the cells. Together, they create the sense of renewal and wholeness you feel after a full night of rest. As this REM cycle continues, it will eventually fade. Your brain will guide you into another shift, returning briefly to lighter sleep before entering deeper healing once again. We will move into that stage in Part 7. As your night continues, your body shifts into another layer of healing, one that reaches deeper than muscle repair or emotional balance. This stage focuses on the very core of your cells. It is the work your body does to protect your long-term health, your resilience, and the stability of the cells that carry you through life. While you sleep, your DNA receives the care it cannot receive during the day. Every cell in your body carries DNA, the delicate instructions that allow it to function. This DNA is constantly exposed to small forms of stress. Light, chemicals, emotions, physical strain, and even normal metabolism can create tiny bits of damage. These small changes do not usually cause harm, but over time they can add up. During sleep, your body takes this work seriously. Special repair enzymes begin scanning your DNA. They look for mistakes, breaks, or areas that were stressed. When they find something, they fix it with remarkable precision. Some errors are corrected immediately. Others are carefully removed so they do not affect the health of the cell. This repair process is slow and steady. It requires calm. It requires low stress hormones. It requires the quiet state your body enters during the night. When you are awake, your cells are too busy keeping you active and alert. They cannot focus on DNA repair while you are thinking, moving, reacting, or dealing with emotion.
This is why sleep is essential. It gives your cells the environment they need to protect the very blueprint that keeps you alive. At the same time, your body works to protect the ends of your DNA, known as telomeres. Telomeres are like tiny caps that keep your DNA from fraying. They become shorter as you age and as your cells divide. But during sleep, especially during the deeper cycles, your cells release enzymes that help maintain and protect these telomeres. This protection supports long-term cellular health. It prevents premature aging. It helps your immune system stay strong. It keeps your cells functioning smoothly year after year. Your mitochondria, the parts of your cells that create energy, also receive support during this stage. Throughout the day, they work continuously, producing the energy you need to move, think, and live. When you sleep, they slow down and begin repairing themselves. They clear out damaged components and rebuild their structure so they can provide stronger energy in the morning. Your cells also regulate inflammation during this time. Inflammation is part of life, but too much of it creates stress inside your tissues. During sleep, inflammatory signals are reduced. Cells that became irritated or strained begin to calm. This is one of the reasons a good night of sleep can make your body feel lighter and more balanced. Your liver works quietly too. It filters waste products, resets chemical balances, and supports healthy metabolism. These tasks require enormous energy, and your liver performs them more efficiently when your body is still. Sleep gives it the time and space to clean and recalibrate. Your immune system continues its slower, stronger pattern. Cells that are responsible for defending you become more active at night. They scan your body for anything that needs attention and respond without being interrupted by the demands of waking life. Their work keeps you healthy, protected, and resilient. Even your gut participates. It repairs the lining that keeps your digestion balanced. It regulates the microbes that support your immune system and mood. It renews tissues that become stressed throughout the day. Every part of your internal world takes advantage of this stage. From your DNA to your organs, from your mitochondria to your immune cells, from inflammation to long-term cellular health. This is the unseen foundation of your wellness, the quiet maintenance that allows you to move through life with energy and clarity. You are held in this work now. Your cells know exactly what to repair. They know where to focus. They know how to protect you in ways you will never have to think about. As this deep layer of healing continues, you will drift into the next phase of your night. Your body will carry these restored cells into the cycles that come after, preparing for the final rounds of dreaming and rest. We will move into that part together in Part 8. As the night stretches on, your body enters a quieter and more balanced stage of sleep. You have already moved through the deepest layers of restoration. Your cells have repaired, your emotions have softened, your brain has cleared space for new clarity. Now your sleep settles into a gentle rhythm that carries you through the later cycles of the night. This phase is calmer than the earlier ones. Your body does not need the intensity of deep sleep anymore. It does not need the vivid activity of early dreams. Instead, it moves into a steady pattern where different systems work together in harmony. Your breathing stays slow but more regular. Each breath moves smoothly in and out, supporting the final stages of healing. Your heart maintains a gentle pace, steady enough to conserve energy while still supporting every cell that depends on it. Inside your brain, activity begins to alternate between lighter sleep and short bursts of REM. These cycles are shorter now, but they are still important. They allow your mind to complete emotional patterns that were not fully settled earlier in the night. Small fragments of dreams may come and go, softer and more subtle than before. They often fade quickly, leaving only a sense of calm behind them. Your muscles remain loose and relaxed. They no longer carry the tension they held at the start of the night. They are warm, rested, and fully supported. This state of relaxation helps your nervous system continue shifting toward balance. Your immune system continues its steady work. It is no longer responding to major repair tasks. Instead, it performs small adjustments, making sure everything remains in balance. This fine-tuning supports your health in ways you may never notice directly, yet it strengthens you over time. Your organs follow their own quiet rhythms. Your liver completes the final stages of filtration. Your gut calms and restores its lining. Your kidneys settle into a smooth pattern of resetting the body's internal chemistry. Your skin receives one more wave of renewal, creating the soft, refreshed feeling that often comes after a full night of rest. Your mind also uses this stage to reinforce memory, not in large or dramatic ways, but in small, gentle adjustments. Information from your day becomes more organized. Emotional traces become more stable. The mind does this without effort, slipping it into the background, the same way the tide sweeps over sand without leaving a mark. This late-night period is also when your nervous system restores its balance between alertness and calm. During the day, your sympathetic system, the part that keeps you active and responsive, often takes the lead. But during sleep, especially now, the parasympathetic system helps create the foundation for emotional steadiness and mental clarity the next morning. You may sense a kind of weightlessness during this stage, a feeling of drifting, a sense that your body is resting deeper than it has all night. These sensations are signs that your mind and body are working together to complete the final layers of healing. You are still far from waking. The morning is not yet close. Your body remains gently suspended in the safety of sleep, supported by the quiet patterns that have guided you through each stage of the night. As your sleep continues, your mind will soon rise into another shift. A final dream cycle will begin to form, carrying the emotional clarity your body has built throughout the night. We will enter that final cycle together in Part 9. As the night begins to move toward its quiet end, your body enters one more cycle of dreaming. It is softer than the earlier ones. The emotional work is lighter now. Most of the major healing has already taken place. What remains is a gentle reshaping of thoughts, memories, and feelings before your mind slowly prepares for morning. Your brain becomes a little more active, but not in a way that disturbs your rest. The electrical patterns rise and fall with a smooth rhythm. Your eyes move behind your eyelids in calm, drifting motions. These movements reflect the last dreams of the night, the ones that tend to be more peaceful and loosely formed. In this stage, the brain focuses on refinement rather than deep processing. It ties up small pieces of emotion that were left unfinished. It organizes the softer parts of memory that did not need the attention of the earlier REM cycles. It clears away the remaining fragments of stress or confusion that your mind carried into sleep. These dreams may feel lighter if they reach your awareness. They may appear as shapes, places, or familiar faces. They may dissolve quickly. They do not need to carry meaning. Their purpose is to let your emotional world settle. Your heart follows the tone of these final dreams. Its rhythm adjusts gently, rising slightly at times, then easing back into calm. This natural fluctuation supports the last steps of emotional regulation, helping your body maintain balance as the night nears its end. Your breathing remains steady. It flows with the same smooth pattern that guided you through the earlier cycles. Each breath helps release tension that might have been left behind. This soft breathing pattern creates the final environment your cells need to complete their work. Inside your muscles, restoration is nearly finished. Fibers that were repaired earlier in the night now rest in a stable state. Your body maintains this state with quiet stillness. The muscles do not need to contract or hold weight. They simply exist in their fully relaxed form. Your immune system also transitions into a calmer mode. The intense repair work of deep sleep has already been done. What remains is gentle maintenance. Immune cells finish their rounds, ensuring everything is balanced before the day begins. Your organs follow their own peaceful rhythm. Your liver finalizes the cleanup of toxins and waste. Your kidneys settle into a smooth flow. Your gut completes its nightly restoration and prepares for the next day's digestion with renewed strength. Even your skin shows signs of the night's work. Fresh cells have risen to the surface. The layers beneath are stronger and more hydrated. This renewal quietly contributes to how rested and refreshed you feel when you wake. Your brain also adjusts the chemicals that will support your mood upon waking. Serotonin and other neurotransmitters settle into a balanced pattern. This gentle shift helps your mind feel clear and steady in the morning. The emotional softness you wake with is not accidental. It is the result of this late-night cycle. As this final REM stage continues, your mind begins moving toward lighter sleep. You may drift through a few last images or sensations. They come and go like passing clouds. Their purpose is simply to carry you from dreaming back toward awareness. Your body does not rush this transition. It allows you to float in this calm state until the cycle has finished its work. You are still deeply held by sleep. You are still protected within the quiet rhythm of the night.
Soon, your body will begin preparing for waking. The healing of the night will settle into place. Your cells will shift from repair to readiness. We will move into that gentle return together in Part 10.
As the last dream of the night fades, your body begins the slow process of waking. There is no sudden shift, no sharp change, just a gradual rise toward the surface as your mind and body complete their healing work. You are still wrapped in the softness of sleep, held by the quiet rhythms that guided you through the night. Your breathing changes first. It becomes a little deeper. Each inhale brings in a bit more air, preparing your body for the clarity of morning. Each exhale releases what remains of the night's heaviness. Your heart follows with a gentle increase in rhythm. It does not rush. It simply grows a little stronger, carrying the calm strength you built throughout the night. Every beat reflects the restoration you have received. Your brain begins to adjust its activity. The waves that guided your deepest rest shift into patterns that support waking. But this transition is kind. It allows you to drift upward slowly without losing the peace you've gathered. Inside your cells, the work of the night comes to a close. DNA repair winds down. Energy stores are restored. Inflammation is reduced. Muscles finish their healing. Your organs settle into the balanced rhythms they will carry into the day. Your mind may sense that something has changed. The darkness feels lighter. The quiet feels warmer. The space inside you feels clearer, as if your thoughts now have room to move gently. Emotionally, you carry a sense of steadiness. The dreams of the night have softened tension. The emotional circuits of your brain have recalibrated. The weight you may have felt at the start of the night has eased. You are not the same person who entered this sleep. You have been restored in ways that cannot be measured by awareness alone. Your muscles begin to regain a faint tone, not tension, but readiness. Your body prepares itself to sit up, stand, or move when the time comes. It does this slowly, preserving the calm that the night worked so hard to build. Your senses begin to return. Sound becomes a little clearer. Light behind your eyelids grows slightly stronger. Your sense of your body becomes more defined. These shifts do not disturb your peace. They simply invite you gently toward the day. Soon your mind will fully wake. You will open your eyes. You will stretch. You will move into your life with the strength your body created for you in the dark. The healing you received tonight will stay with you. It will support you in everything you face. It will help you think with clarity and feel with balance. You may not remember the dreams or the stages your body moved through, but your cells do, your heart does, your mind does. Every part of you carries the quiet work of this night. As you rise, you step into the day renewed, rested, repaired, held by the healing your body has done for you. You can return to this place whenever you need it. Your body knows the path. Your mind knows the rhythm. Sleep will always be here to restore you. Your night's journey is complete. You are ready to wake whenever you choose.
As the night continues, nothing more needs to happen. There is no task left for the body to complete, no signal it needs to listen for, and no effort required to carry this rest forward. The deepest work of healing does not announce itself. It happens quietly in the background, while attention loosens and the body simply remains. Your cells have been busy all night, not because you asked them to be, but because this is what they are designed to do when the nervous system finally steps aside. Tiny repairs have taken place without sensation. Damaged structures have been corrected without awareness. Energy systems have been restored without instruction. None of this required thought, intention, or control. This is the intelligence of sleep. When the body is no longer interrupted by alertness, it remembers how to care for itself. Blood has flowed where it was needed most. Hormones have moved in steady, balanced rhythms. Immune cells have cleaned and rebuilt quietly. Even the brain has been gently cleared, making space for clarity that will only be felt later after waking. You do not need to hold on to any of this. The nervous system does not remember healing as a memory. It remembers it as a change in tone, a subtle shift in baseline, a sense of steadiness that appears without explanation. When you wake, you may not notice exactly what changed, only that something feels a little lighter, a little quieter, a little more settled. That is enough. If sleep continues from here, the body will simply deepen into this rhythm again. If awareness drifts in and out, the body will continue its work beneath it. If morning arrives gently, the repairs that needed to happen have already been allowed. There is nothing you need to do to protect this rest. Your body knows how to return to itself when it is no longer being watched, managed, or hurried. Each night that this happens, even briefly, reinforces the same message deep within your physiology. Healing does not require effort, it requires permission, and permission has already been given. If you are still awake, you can allow these words to fade. If you are drifting, you do not need to follow anything further. If sleep deepens now, that is simply the body continuing what it has already begun. The night can hold you a little longer. Your cells will continue their quiet repair, and nothing else needs your attention right now.